What is that? Oh, no. Pumpkin pie, more like pumpkin pie. Today, we're gonna be making a little experiment cookie where I'm just gonna combine two different cookie recipes and try to make little pumpkin pie cupcakes. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get started. Whenever you're ready. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so today this is just two separate cookie recipes that I'm combining here. So first one over here is our graham cracker crust. And this is 4 cups of powdered graham crackers, which is about 27 squares, which is about how many you get in one box of graham crackers. So that all works out. And you need to put those in a food processor and grind them until they're as fine as you can get, because it's replacing the flour in this recipe. So 4 cups of that, a teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 10 tablespoons of salted butter, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And then over here for our pumpkin cookie is 1/2 cup of salted butter, 2 eggs, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, a cup of brown sugar, 2 cups of cake flour, and a 1/4 cups of pumpkin puree. Okay, we'll start off with our graham cracker cookie. So we're going to add that graham cracker flour, both of the sugars, and the baking soda and the salt to a large bowl, and whisk those together until they're nice and combined. And then add in the butter, the vanilla, and the eggs, and stir that together just until it forms a soft dough. And then we'll make our other cookie. Alright, so yeah, we are doing this a little backwards of regular cookies. We're going to add all our dry ingredients first, combine those, and then add the wet ones. Okay, I'm going to stir this up from the bottom here real quick to make sure everything is well mixed together. Okay, then we'll add in the eggs, the butter, and the vanilla. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do our other cookie. Okay, and that dough is fairly solid already, but I threw it in the fridge anyway while we're making this next batch of cookies. So for this next batch, we're going to add the butter and the brown sugar to a large bowl and beat those together until they're nice and fluffy. And then add in the eggs and the pumpkin puree, beat that in. And then add in that cake flour, the baking powder, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg, and just stir that together until it's nice and combined. And then we'll combine our cookies. All right, so we'll mix together our butter and our brown sugar. Okay, and now we'll add in the egg and the pumpkin. Okay, and now we'll throw in all those dry ingredients. All right, and now we'll combine these. Okay, and now we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to grease up a couple of cupcake tins. And I'm filming this before I even do it, so hopefully it works. I'm going to take a little bit of that graham cracker cookie, roll it into a ball, and then squish it into a circle. And then I'm going to push that down into the cupcake tin, and then fill it up with our pumpkin cookie. And we're going to bake that for about 8 to 10 minutes, just until the top of the graham cracker starts to look brown and the pumpkin looks solid. So hopefully those both work out at the same time. We'll find out. Let's go. Oh, screwed that one up. Redo that one. Okay. One thing I am definitely noticing is these are working fairly well, even though the dough is mostly unchilled, but they are still breaking up a little bit. So I'd recommend chill them for probably like 2 hours before you start this. I'm not going to do it now because I already started, but it should still work out fine. I'll shore up these first few I did here because they didn't have quite enough dough there. I thought I'd have enough to fill up these 2 trays, but didn't have quite that much. So probably gonna have extra pumpkin. Probably gonna have extra pumpkin dough, but again, that is just another cookie. So if you just want to throw it on a tray and bake it up, then there you go. You got some pumpkin cookies. Actually didn't have that much extra, so I'll just throw these in a couple of these muffin tins here and we'll have some extra pumpkin cookies. Okay, and they're done. Did take about twice as long to bake as I said. I should have thought about that. That makes sense. But they did work out. As you can see, the graham cracker did rise a lot more than I thought it would. So if you want to maybe cut it down a little bit to those first couple I did before I added to them, then it'd probably be about level with the tray. But keep in mind that the pumpkin cookie will rise faster than the graham cracker one. So you need to do less pumpkin if you want to do that. So next week, we're going to be making a cookie that I have actually already made, so I know it will work. We're going to be doing a chocolate chip and bacon. It'll be a nice sweet and savory cookie to kind of counteract all those sweets you just get around this time of year. So meet me back here next week for that. Same time, same place. Until then, I hope you all have a great week. Love you all. Bye.